There we go. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Homestuck. In this episode, more Evil Jade talking to Dave. Cool. Awesome. Last time, we had a lot of this. We had Carcat getting stabbed in the chest and dying, but then coming back to life immediately. Classic Homestuck. And we had Dirk saying he was going to talk to Dave. Maybe. We'll see. So... yeah. Also, they mention Web 3.0. Woohoo! The blockchain. If you're enjoying Homestuck, you can become a member to see these episodes a week early. Just saying. And also like and subscribe if you can. That would help me out. Thanks. All right, let's see what's going on. Oh yeah, I forgot the mayor is here.
Her imperious condescension has duly noted your ridiculous tantrum. Now, will you take your Welsh sword?
Why?
Since you have obviously been identified as the one who must deal English his fatal blow, we will need to make sure you are battle-ready. And you do not seem very battle-ready to me, Dave. Show me what you can do.
Wait, since when could you use a sword? Also, what's up with that dumb sword?
I will not hear another word of such appalling slander about this fine weapon. It's colorful and it's silly and it's a sword. End of story. As for why I can wield it, I've surpassed the need for a strife specialist quite some time ago.
How?
Haven't you climbed any more god tiers over the last few years? What are you even doing on that meteor?
Oh, yeah, no. I climbed a few, yeah.
What badges do you have on your kitty camper handy sash?
What ones do you have?
I asked you first.
Show me your badges and then you can see mine. I want to scope out this universal specialist badge. That sounds pretty cool, actually.
Dave, we both know neither the kitty camper handy sash nor the badges sewn onto it are real objects.
Oh, yeah. It's pretty easy to forget sometimes, though.
Yeah.
I think we were getting sidetracked by the kitty camper shit. Are you really suggesting that we do an actual sword fight right now, like, for training purposes?
Uh-oh.
Why not? Our Empress can hardly have a knight with such rusty combat skills in her service.
Will you cut it out with the evil Jade baloney? I'm not going to fight you. My rooftop dueling days are over.
On guard.
Ugh. Even if we just went balls out jackass bananas with our swords here, I mean, realistically, how much appreciable advancements in my battle skills would even result from that? Are you actually thinking this through, or just going through this vaguely nefarious motions that come with the territory of being evil dog Jade?
I'm going to go through with vaguely nefarious motions of kicking your ass in a minute if you don't put up your dukes.
Yeah, you probably will. You'll probably annihilate me worse than my bro used to. Don't you have all your dog's insane powers and like god tier space powers on top of that? How exactly am I supposed to compete with that?
By using your time trickery. Come on, Dave, do the timey thing. Get creative, make lots of copies of yourself or something. Outsmart me.
No.
Yes.
Okay, here I go. Wait, nah.
Grrr! Dave, just try a little time travel to get this fight started. See, look, one of your time doubles is surely predestined to come from a few minutes in the future and appear right behind me for a surprise attack. Right about now. Okay, wait. Right now! Dave, why is your future self being such a wet blanket?
I told you I'm not time traveling. I think I'm giving it up for good, actually.
Ugh.
I'm serious. The thing is, being a time guy, like actually mastering time travel, I'm pretty sure that what that involves is learning to never use it. See, it's like karate. Well, it's more like what they say about karate, that you learn it so you don't use it. But I mean, we all know the truth about karate is if you know karate, then obviously in reality you use it all the time. Like doing lethal fucking crane kicks and sweet karate chops while walking down the street, just 'cause you can. But it's a goddamn no-brainer that's what you do with karate. But see, with time travel, all that stuff about learning it so you don't have to use it is true. There's no good that can come from it. You can crunch the logic on the loops all you want, but all you're doing is pinning yourself into a corner, creating inevitabilities that you have to rehearse and enact or face death for yourself and everyone you know. And sometimes facing death's the very inevitability you have to rehearse. And then you wait, and wait, knowing it's coming, and knowing it has to happen. How do you think it made me feel when we were gathering up all those frogs? And I knew the whole time in a little while you would have to watch me get shot. But I couldn't say anything or it would all mess up. All All because I thought it'd be cool to be Marty fucking Fly. But instead of shredding Johnny Be Good on guitar to get my parents to bang, my crowning performance was doing a funny little dance while getting pumped full of lead. Then I had to leave everyone behind and get into the DeLorean and return to the 1980s, but the DeLorean was actually a big purple moon. And the 1980s was me accidentally reaching God tier and living on a shitty meteor for a while. And I guess Rose was Doc Brown. Doc Brown accidentally reached God tier too. Okay, I guess this means this is where the analogy falls apart, but you know what I mean.
Sorry, Dave. You lost me after the part where I shot you.
Damn, okay. Let me start over.
Oh my god, no! The fact that you're going to have to rely on those powers if you want to stand any chance against the Lord of Time. It is safe to expect he can only be challenged by someone with a similar command over the aspect.
Why is that safe to expect? Where are all these presumptions coming from? If you can use swords, why don't you take the Welsh cue ball sword and fight him yourself? I bet you could fuck him up. You're probably even more extra strong now that you've succumbed to the bark side. Did you ever think about that?
Dave, I am perfectly aware of your awesome powers the awesome powers granted to me by the bark side. It doesn't matter. I can't be the one to wield your sword against English. It has to be you. It is the will of the Empress, and that's final.
The Empress can suck it. I have no intention of fighting him. This isn't even me pulling more lame, self-aware, reluctant hero junk. I'm just straight up not going to do it. See, that's not reluctance, it's just petulant refusal on my part. Reluctant hero shit is when the guy's like, oh, shucks, I don't know if I wanna, but deep down we all know he really does. But I really don't. And why should I? I don't give a damn about Lord English or his nebulous atrocities out in nowhere space. What kind of villain is someone you've never met who hardly did anything evil to you or your friends directly? Or even to anyone in your universe for that matter, other than through some weird, vague, insidious influence. Who even is this guy, and why should I hate him? Am I really supposed to be pissed off at a green muscle monster I've never met? Cause I ain't pissed off at no muscle monster. Hell, wasn't he in some ass-backwards way responsible for us existing in the first place? Or all of humanity for that matter? Maybe I should thank him before chopping him up via Welsh caliber.
Bicker, complain, yap.
Geez, you sure have some issues. Honestly, it's become very tiresome listening to this sort of thing. I thought Dave's sprite had problems. His issues I could kind of understand. I thought you might be different being the Alpha Dave and all, but no! You might even be more messed up than he was!
What? Why are you dragging that guy into this? What happened with you and him anyway?
None of your business.
It kinda is. He's bird me. That clearly means I have a right to know.
That doesn't make any sense.
You just said he had issues. What issues?
Ugh, forget I mentioned any of it.
Was he talking shit about me the whole time or something? I know he resents me for being the real Dave.
Don't say that. You aren't the real Dave. Well, you are, but phrasing it like that is so mean. He's just as real as you, and when you imply he isn't, you sound like a jerk.
Man, I knew it. I knew he was poisoning your view of me all those years, and I wasn't there to say anything or defend against his slander. So now of course you think I'm a neurotic douche.
The only reason I think you're a neurotic douche is because you're acting like one right now!
Yeah, but I only started acting like a neurotic douche like halfway through this conversation. You clearly had an axe to grind with me from the start, and I want to know why. What did I ever do to deserve this shit from you?
You broke my heart!
What? I did? When?
Okay, not you. Dave Sprite did, but you're basically the same guy.
Whoa, no way! That's such an unfair characterization. We are completely different dudes.
You just said you had a right to know what happened between us because, and I quote, he's bird me.
No, I know. I was playing the he's bird me card because it was convenient or whatever, what I was saying at the time. I forget what point I was making when I said that. But that's not the point I'm making now. He and me are just crazy different, yo. He's got fucking wings. He also presumably takes a dump and lays eggs out of the same ghostly hole. Oh, you man, why'd I have to go there? Okay, if he broke up with you or whatever, that was because of his dumb bird issues, not my issues. There's no way I would have done that to you. My issues are totally different and probably way more serious. I don't see anyone ordering him to master time travel or trying to pawn brittle Welsh swords off to him. Do you? Nobody's telling him he's got to murder the Incredible Hulk. Do you tell him he's got to murder the Incredible Hulk, Jade? No, I think not.
Dave, I did my best to put this all behind me a long time ago. I didn't come here to dredge up any of this drama with you. Besides, such behavior is unbecoming of her condescension's loyal subordinates. You can be stubborn all you want, but I will force you to comply with her wishes one way or the other. It will actually be quite easy. All I have to do is target the people you care about most.
Hey, what are you doing? Don't you dare touch the mayor.
He is a very cute mayor. It therefore pains me to have to do this.
Get away from him!
Uh-oh.
No! Swoop. Got you.
Oh.
I got you. I'm not letting you go ever again. Never again. I call you mayor. Never again. It's okay. Everything will be okay. I have you. You're safe and sound. It's all gonna be all right.
Pap.
It's okay. I won't let her hurt you, mayor. No, never again. You're fine. You're okay. That was so close. But I'm here, mayor. I'm here for you, and I'm not letting you go. I promise. When this is all over, let's run away together. Just you and me. We can build a town of real Cantown and live there together, all alone by ourselves, and forget this nightmare ever happened. Everything's going to be fine, mayor. It'll all be okay. Shoosh.
Why is being a bad guy so hard?
Hang on, man. I gotta take this. Wonder who this could be. Mayor, I'll just be a second with this, I promise.
Okay.
What? Who is this? I can't understand a thing you're saying. Is this Dave Sprite? Dave Sprite, yo. If that's you, we should probably talk soon about, stuff. Bro. What? What about my bro? Dude, listen, I can't talk now. Flying over some lava with the mayor. Mayor. Oh shit, you weren't up to speed on the fucking mayor? That's so wrong. You gotta meet the mayor. Anyway, let's talk about this another time when there's less glitchy bullshit. Later, bro. Go.
Okay. What if I click on it? Oh, wait, what? Okay. Now Kanaya's works. Okay, I understand. I was like, wait a second. Why does Kanaya's work now? I was just gonna like play around and check it. Okay. Devilish dervish of free will can kiss your ass. Choiceless progression. Linear as she goes. You grouse and click the Kanaya button. Web 2.0, more like Web 2.0. You're starting to wish the internet was never invented. Slightly different. The butterfly effect. How curious. Cat's just hiding further away.
Why would you do that? I do not understand why you needed to impale my friend to demonstrate your resurrection abilities. I believed you. It was pointless and cruel, and does not advance my willingness to cooperate with you at all. Furthermore, it did not prove that you can use said abilities to harm me. I believe that assertion was based on a fallacious theory about my constitution. In actuality, one could easily kill me with any number of conventional methods. I'm sure you could chop my head off, or burn me alive, or crush me to death, and I would die just fine.
Whoa, Kanaya, could you maybe not give the fucking fork girl any more ideas?
I am not scared of you. None of us are.
I kind of am.
Carcat, shut up. If this treacherous despot serving turncoat seeks compliance from me, then she will have to pry it from my mutilated, lifeless cadaver.
Oh no, oh god, no, god.
If you are so convinced that your recuperative magic will strike me down, then why don't you put your theory to the test? I doubt you will, since you have made it clear you need our participation to achieve your goals, which is a fact that your naive cohort fruitlessly revealed to us. I don't think she is very good at being a villain, and to be honest, I have my doubts about you as well, so I am calling your bluff. So, if you continue to insist that your healing enchantments have the power to slay me, then I implore you to give it your best shot. Go on, do it. Do your human worst. Silence, Buster. Wait, you can talk, using actual sentences. Obviously. Then why resort exclusively to intimidating robotic sound bites for however long you were doing that? Because when it comes to the affairs of my empire, I am all business. You see, Kanaya, I am a businesswoman, a very shrewd one at that. Okay, watch and learn, Rainbow Drinker.
Elevator stuck. Well, we're back. Oh, God. What? I have to... oh, it's the shop again. You cautiously approach the ruthless businesswoman. She has deployed the chest of merchandise. You say, you mean the hunger trunk? She acts like she didn't even hear you. You mean the hunger trunk? You're about to launch into another wordy tirade, but she wants to cut the chit-chat and get down to business. She has a proposition for you. Which is it, you say? She wants to know if you would like to buy these motherfucking potions. You examine the businesswoman's wares with piqued curiosity. To your surprise, wait, 420 million per bottle? Isn't that a bit steep? She assures you that these are standard retail markups. Plus the quality is impeccable. Each potion is aged to perfection. Fuchsia potion. Okay, well, great. I have to check all this. Bronze potion. The businesswoman makes little effort to hide the fact that this is a bottle of troll blood. Not exactly a premium vintage. You remark casually, hoping to knock the price down a little. She isn't budging, though. Damn, she's good. Yes, okay. You buy a few bottles of Tavros' blood. I'm just upping the voice. You will think fondly of his memory when you sip it in private where no one can see. Hey, it's not like you're proud of this habit. Says this potion was once running through the veins of a former heiress. It's real good shit. Doesn't cost any more than the others, though, because she knows it's all the same to you. She can spot somebody in need of her fix when she sees one. The woman is an absolute ruthless hustler of contraband. No. You nod in her direction ever so slightly and hold up 2 fingers. She looks over 200 bottles. With a deep sigh, you slip her the moolah. Bitch is gonna send you to the poorhouse. Oh dear. She says she doesn't recall whom this potion was bled from, but she doubts it matters to you. She palms the bottle and swirls the fluid enticingly. You suddenly imagine Equius in his gross, sweaty body and feel a little queasy. No, you absolutely refuse to buy this potion. You will not do it. Nope. No way. Why not? You buy a bunch of bottles and shamefully stash them with the others. Damn your lack of self-control. The businesswoman shakes her head slowly as she stuffs the cash in her hoodie. Great. She says this is supposed to be a love potion, adding, trust her. It don't work. Probably tastes good to a weirdo like you, though. Want some? You entertain a melancholy thought about dear Nepeta as you begin to salivate. Yes, I'll take one. She says, deal, and gives you 1,000. You say, huh? She says, don't worry about the extras. She'll put them on your tab. You say, thanks. She says, don't mention it, and then says, guess what? What, you say? Time to settle up your debt. You say, what? Just as she begins polishing her foot menacingly. You grumble a bit and dump 420 billion boonies at her feet unceremoniously. We had a lot of money. She says this is some D-bag's blood. She never met the guy and she's heard some unflattering stories. Doesn't sound that appetizing to you, but at least you won't feel that guilty drinking it. Oh, the rationalizations that run through the mind of a thirsty rainbow drinker. Did you really just say that out loud? The businesswoman nods. Yeah. You say you'll take a half-dozen bottles. She says sorry, she's only got one in stock. She says her wholesaler had a very limited supply. Seems like a lot of it was lost before he had a chance to harvest it. You wouldn't know anything about that, would you? She says while tapping her nose. You quickly change the subject. That's a really nice tiara she has there. Really, it's just really nice. Her eyes say thanks, but her face says, look, I couldn't care less that you killed Eridan with a chainsaw. Me neither. Cobalt potion. Okay, this one's just going off of the thing entirely. She says this potion was supposed to make you very lucky. She wouldn't know because she never drank any, because she's not a vampire, she says. Just to drive her point home. Mm-hmm, you say, glancing around uncomfortably. It doesn't matter, though, she says. She says that she makes her own luck now. You're tuning out her lecture at this point. You're just eyeing that vial of delicious Vriska blood and reaching for your pocketbook. You thank the businesswoman for the transaction and... Karkat is asking you what the hell you two are doing over there. Are you buying shit?
Are you buying shit from her?
He demands to know what the fuck you could be buying.
Is that... Are those little jars of blood?
He asks.
Please tell me you're not buying blood from this lunatic, Kanaya.
You say, no, of course not, and hide it behind your back. Well, there's only one left. Gold potion, 2-for-1 deal on the gross mustard blood, she says. Potion. She pauses, looks at it and shrugs. That says she means blood. Anyway, you want some? You know you want some. Yep. You say, okay, you'll take 2. She says that'll be 840 million. You say, 840? What about the 2-for-1 deal? She says the 2-for-1 deal applies, but there's a mandatory 100% gratuity tacked onto the bill. You sigh and cough up the dough. You cannot outfox Jane Crocker in cunning business practices. She is simply the best there is. Well, great. Now I've looked at them all. That was it. Awesome. At least the third and final option is probably available now. Let's see what Rose and Terezi are up to. What? What do you mean it doesn't work? Are you sure? Try it again. Nope. You're kidding. No, that can't be right. Only the first option is working, so we have to go through the Dave arc again? Sure, what the hell. Looks like we're reading the Dave arc again. Thanks for nothing, the information age. You know what was cool? You ask your computer rhetorically when stories used to be on fucking paper. All right. Right now. Okay, no more time traveling. Oh, but John is here this time. He's changed it.
I'm serious. Mastering time travel is like karate. Walking down the street just because you can. It's a goddamn no-brainer. That's what you do with karate. John, what the fuck are you doing here?
I don't know.
Okay, that's exactly what he said.
John, don't get me wrong. It's cool that you randomly dropped by again, but this wasn't really the best time. We were kind of in the middle of a thing here.
Whoops, sorry.
Yeah, John. Did you really have to pick now of all times to materialize out of nowhere and taunt me?
I'm sorry. Geez, it was an accident.
So what now? Am I really supposed to tackle you, just watch you vanish yet again?
No, please don't.
Because I don't really feel like it. Do you have any idea how frustrating that becomes after a while?
I didn't mean to come here, really. I still can't control the jumps. I'm trying, but it just...
Dude, are you time traveling? Please don't tell me you're time traveling. You need to leave that shit to the experts.
No, it's not time travel. Well, not technically.
Who do you think you're talking to here? Do you see this bright red gear on my hoodie? That means I know stuff about time travel. Sure looks like you're time traveling to me.
No, I swear. Okay, see, I went on a dream quest with some troll pirates.
Please don't exposit the weakness of... Well, I guess they want to kill him too, so maybe it's fine. To Evil Jade.
Troll pirates?
Never mind. That's a long version of the story. Okay, so I stuck my hand in this little magic house and...
John, you're fucking shit up here.
What?
You being here. It's not supposed to happen. All the shit we're saying now, it's not supposed to go down like this. I can feel it.
I know, I'm sorry. I would zap away again, but I don't know how.
I don't think it matters now, dude. The pooch is already screwed.
Jade says,
Wah!
Well, wait. That was a terrible figure of speech in this context, but you know what I mean. Yo, like, I was just saying I didn't want to time travel anymore to avoid bullshit like this.
It's not time travel, though, I promise.
Then what is it?
I don't know. Like some kind of surreal, history-altering, reality-hopping magic power?
That's time travel, genius.
No way, dude. You have to trust me on this.
Alright, but if it turns out you just created a doomed timeline and we're all gonna die, I'm gonna be hella mad.
This isn't a doomed timeline. I'm telling you, I can change things. Stuff that wasn't supposed to be changed. And I'm not saying bad stuff won't happen as a result of the things I change, but at least I won't make a doomed timeline. The new things that happen will just be stuff that's supposed to happen.
Huh. That's pretty dope if true. Actually, in a way that almost makes me more nervous.
It does?
Yeah, messing with the alpha timeline. I mean, not the alpha timeline, but the alpha timeline. Almost seems heretical, I guess. You sure you know what you're doing, Egbert?
Earth to Dave. I already said I don't have a clue what I'm doing.
Gotcha. Well, I'm sold. But, really, man, you kind of are interrupting a thing. Temporal mechanics not even withstanding.
What was I interrupting?
I think this is going to be a serious conversation here. I have a feeling Jade and I were going to get all heavy with our relationship issues or whatever.
You were?
Yes, unfortunately, that's probably where this was going.
Oh man, I'm sorry. I fucked this up so bad. See, this is what I'm worried about. Even though my random jumps are supposed to be a safe form of time travel, I'm still nervous that I might be ruining important events anyway. Like, there was all this crazy stuff that happened to get us here, whether it was good or bad. And if I fumble around like this, accidentally changing all that stuff, then I won't even know what's going on anymore. Maybe no one will.
Does anyone even know what's going on now?
That's what I'm saying. Things are complicated enough as it is.
Truth.
Okay, look, maybe we can try to minimize my impact on the current situation. If I fly away, do you think you can do whatever you were going to do in the first place? You think you know what you were going to do?
Yes, I was going to kick the mayor into the lava.
What? Holy shit, so uncool.
I was going to make it clear I was serious about killing someone you cared about, so you would stop being a baby and start using your powers to sword fight with me, you dumb jerk.
Wow. I think I kind of might be a little too good at being a villain. Jade, I think you might be a little too good at being a villain. It's kind of worrying.
Thank you.
So the mayor would be dead if John didn't show up.
Oh yes, absolutely. He'd be burnt to a crisp right now, I am sure of it.
God damn, Jade. Why would you do that? You know I'd eventually probably start using my powers and reluctantly start embracing my role as a reluctant hero. That shit always happens.
No, you wouldn't. You were just going to argue with me forever.
Yeah, maybe. But the point is, you're not going to bother killing the mayor anymore, are you?
I guess not. He was a very cute mayor after all.
See, John, your fake time travel shit's already paying off. You saved the mayor. Congrats.
Okay, I'm glad the mayor is alive and well, but this is exactly what I wanted to avoid. Isn't there just some way you could just pretend I never showed up and let this play out the way it was supposed to?
Sorry, John. Whatever Dave and I were going to argue about, I think the moment is past. The whole thing is kind of ruined, to be honest.
Damn it!
Okay, all y'all settle down. I'm getting a text. I can't fucking read this. Wait a second. I can't read.
Okay, well, something's happened. Well, there's cool new cartridge features have exploded. Yep, yet again. Web 3.0, yes, you do dare say, just so you don't have to read this whole stupid paragraph yet again. Web 3.0 it is. The important thing is it appears the Resident Terezi arc is available now, so you click on that to read it. If this thing breaks one more time, I'm going to repost all the Leprechaun romance stuff here instead. Great. Alright, here we go.
Terezi, what are you doing over there?
Nothing.
I think she's perked back up again.
All right, then.
It's so weird that she's like wearing orange now. It's like way too bright for her, but you know, I don't know. I don't know where I was going with that.
What exactly are we supposed to be doing here?
Oh.
Why did she group the two seers together? Was there a point to that? What is her goal with these divide and conquer tactics? Everything is so unclear. Threads leading to the most fortuitous outcomes have gotten so badly tangled. I can't tell if it's the hangover or something else is happening. Something out there, unaccounted for. Why can't I see it? Why have I become so blind again? No offense, Terezi.
Are you talking to me?
No, I'm talking to myself.
Why?
Stop making me yell. I still have a headache and so do you.
All right, sorry.
Why am I talking to myself? I think I've spent too much time around Dave. I've also probably spent too much time sharing his genes. Why must our family tree be so plagued by these shameless soliloquists?
Or by shameless soliloquists, I see.
I wonder if our young parents are like this. I wonder if I'll ever find that out. And what should I do in the meantime? Should I really work on completing my personal planetary quest? That whole thing where I learned to play the rain. I guess I should feel exhilarated to have the chance again after all these years. Of course, I should, but then, why does it sound like such a drag? I haven't played the violin in a long time. I wonder if I can even remember how. Honestly, I can't even recall ever feeling less motivated to satisfy a looming obligation. I think my quest was fundamentally bound to the nature of this land, which was customized to the profile, needs, and potential growth of a teenage 13-year-old girl.
I don't know where I got teenage from, just wasn't there, but whatever.
But I'm not that person anymore. What if I just didn't bother doing it? Like ever? Would anyone notice my dereliction? Will the powers that may be strike me down where I loaf? What if I just said, fuck it? What then, silly pink tortoiseshells, I guess I should stop procrastinating and have this conversation with Kanaya.
Well, she's drinking blood.
So, have you made any progress in determining what our malefactors want with you and Karkat? Yes. Well, she wants us to speak with Echidna. And? Are you still there? Yes. Speak to her about what? About releasing the new frog. I see. At least it would seem you have a project. Terezi and I have received no such instruction. Hello? Hi, yeah. Kanaya, do you want to talk about my problem?
At the moment, I'm a bit preoccupied with my own problem. What problem?
The one pertaining to my substance abuse.
Oh, right, okay.
Are you busy? You seem preoccupied.
No, well, sort of.
What are you doing?
I'm, just buying some things.
You're buying things? What things?
Just some provisions.
Like what and from whom?
A local vendor.
Are you in a consort village? Don't those shops only sell jars of bugs and such? You're not buying jars of bugs, are you?
No, definitely not jars of bugs. No.
Kanaya, I'm confused. Could you be a little more descriptive?
I really should go. Let us talk about my problem later.
Your problem?
Don't you mean my problem? Yes, definitely. Goodbye. Well, that's not good.
Terezi, where are you going?
Oh. Cool. It's the justice thing. To be a little bit more descriptive, in case you don't know what I'm talking about. What is it called? Is it called Lady Justice? Something like that? It's like the sign for like symbol for like legal stuff, right? Holding scales in one hand and what is it in the other? Is it I don't remember. I think it might be a sword. Anyway, that has a blindfold tied around the eyes. That's what I was trying to say. I don't know why I lost the word for blindfold so hard. I was trying to say bandana. Not correct. Clown hunting! Anyway, she's gonna go kill Gamzee, which finally it's probably not gonna happen, unfortunately, but wow indeed. Here you go, Rainia's exposition on Leprechaun romance in its entirety, unedited and uncensored as promised. I can't believe it. Oh, well. Do we have to go back to Dave again? Yeah. Whoa, what's happening, John, huh? Why is it so tiny? Ow! Oh, okay, they're talking about this in the distance, actually.
I think I'm giving up for good, actually.
Ow. 2 Johns.
Hey, you shouldn't be here. What?
Whoa.
What the hell? Gotcha!
Whoa.
Huh? Huh? Huh?
Why are we cutting outside of the... It still keeps happening. Nice. Cool. You come to the sobering realization that things will never stop from keeping happening constantly. And you can't take it anymore. No! Stop
fooling around and go find Roxy, you dumb goof!
Zap.
Who's Roxy? Ow!
Oh, hey. We're here. Still can't show this dialogue. Whoosh. Oh, he's gonna clear it away. Excellent. Wow, this is a good... Wait, is it now John? Wait. Uh-oh. Wow, maybe Roxy's escaped. That's nice. I guess we'll find out next time. Whoa! I'm becoming the master of cliffhangers. Recently. Which actually isn't that hard. All it takes is, instead of stopping after it feels like a natural conclusion, going a little further to see what's going to happen, and then not seeing the full thing. I don't know. I'm interested to see what this whole John thing is going to amount to. Should be interesting. I'm also down with Terezi's blindfolded look. That's pretty cool. I like that. It's a fun continuation, I guess, of this character arc, I suppose, instead of like gouging her eyes out again. That's something. I really thought what might happen is like the same sequence of events would play out somehow, you know? Like she'd end up having to look at like a super bright light and her eyes would burn again. But this is kind of cooler. She's taking matters into her own hands, which is nice. Thank goodness. The Kanaya blood obsession thing. What is going on here? How long before we find out that I guess Jade does have uncontrollable food urges with like the dog stuff? Is that just like a thing? I don't know. Every female character must have uncontrollable urges for some sort of substance abuse. I don't know. It's a little weird to put it in 3 times, but I guess it makes the most sense for Kanaya to have that as a vampire. Maybe we'll finally learn what being a rainbow drinker entails. Like, I knew she's basically like a Twilight vampire, but like, why? You know? Like, what does that have in like history of troll biology or like anything like that? Is it just to bring Kanaya back after fake killing her? I don't know yet. I guess we'll find out. Also, she's undead, but doesn't have a ghost. Is that different than... Well, I guess the dream forms don't show up as ghosts either. The only reason there's dream forms in the afterlife is because of Doom timelines. So don't even worry about that. I'm not even going to try to go there. That was incorrect. Yeah, I honestly, I think like really early on in the series, I ranked Rose as my favorite character. And that might be why right now it feels so weird seeing Rose so like depowered. You know what I mean? Like for Dave not wanting to time travel and stuff,
And being like, fuck it, I just want to sit on my ass for a while, okay? I'm a reluctant hero.
like that just makes perfect sense to me because Dave's always kind of been like that, you know? More talk than action. Whereas Dirk is a man of action. But also a lot of talk, so, you know. It's weird for me to see Rose in such a vulnerable position, I guess. I don't know. It makes me feel bad for her. Like, in a lot of ways. Yeah, I don't know. It's just like... she's kind of like group mom, right? So... obviously, I think John and her could have a decent conversation, but I don't know. I don't think Dave is capable of having like an emotional conversation, obviously, with her about this stuff. Because Dave is too busy like deflecting all emotional conversations away from himself. So it really comes down to like John or Jade, and obviously Jade is evil right now, so that really doesn't help in this current moment. But even before that, I'm not sure if Jade would really be the best one to talk about, because she's the kind of person which, like, you know, this is part of growing up, is sort of realizing that just being like, no, it's okay, everything will be fine, it'll all work out, isn't like the best thing to say to somebody, you know, when you're trying to console them. It's like, oh, but you're so great and awesome, surely the problem isn't that bad, you know. That's kind of like the angle I would see Jade taking, whereas John would be oblivious, but he could actually have some like what would be the word for it, like a roundabout way, like he'd say something stupid, but then Rose would be able to glean like actually useful advice from it. I could see that maybe. But I guess what I'm saying is she really doesn't have anyone to talk to about this but Kanaya, and now Kanaya is ignoring her. So I'm worried about her, okay? I'm just worried. I don't want to... Like I said, I really like Rose. I don't want her to go on another downward spiral. I really just want to see her succeed, you know? I was going to talk about this last episode, but I forgot. But yeah, there's some good stuff in these last two episodes. I liked the Jade and Dave relationship conversation, even though it was kind of cut short, unfortunately, and now I guess never happened. Great. I'm sure that'll never bite us in the ass. I liked the Carcat and Jade conversation. It was nice to kind of go back to that relationship a little bit, because that was a fun one that showed up for a little while and then kind of disappeared, obviously, when everybody split up. And John and Dave, I mean, they're the heart of this series, right? John and Dave. So seeing them talk again and having like the same sort of dynamic, it was like, oh, it's just like at the beginning. How lovely. I was like Dave looking back on those shitty selfies. It was like, wow. I'm crying or whatever. Anyway, I'm excited sort of to see what's coming up next again with like the weird John time travel powers. Something's obviously going to come of that. Some big change. And yeah, I'm excited to see Rose actually go on like a character journey because she hasn't really had a chance to do that so far. So that's cool. And maybe, just maybe, Rose can climb to the top of my tier list again. Probably not at this point because like holistically it's been too long. Like I think Carcat's still going to stay there maybe forever. And Dave as well. But maybe she could climb a little higher. I'm disappointed in Kanaya, though. Because it kind of paints Kanaya's... it kind of paints Kanaya in a different light if she's like, "Oh, Rose, you are so frustrating with your addiction to human soporifics." When she's like also addicted to a substance. It paints it as kind of like a... Not abusive, that's not the word I want, but like a projection, you know what I mean? I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it turns out. Hopefully no Kanaya character assassination. Let's just hope. Okay, bye. Oh wait, did I do a question? Shoot! I don't think I did a question. Oh, I said bye, so like half the people clicked off the video already. No! Okay, question. Question of the day. If there was one, this is a terrible question. If there was one substance in Homestuck that you could have in the real world, what would it be? In unlimited supply, you can choose anything. It has to be like, it can't be like a person, obviously, but you can choose troll blood if you want for some reason. I don't know why you'd want that. Like not just like liquid. You could do a food object. Let's just do like consumables. Let's do that. One consumable, and you can have unlimited of it. What would you choose? I think I already did a similar thing like this all the way back when we like alchemized those gushers. But this is more general, I think. I think that one was what would be the most useful for the game. Okay, that's it now. Goodbye.